now, the Crypt Keeper of Creepy, the provocative prince of the tweens, the nightmare from Neptune. It's Zabujard!
Hey guys, it's me. I haven't made a cartoon in a while because I'm mostly bedridden lately, and so it's really hard to make cartoons when you're in your bed all the time. You have to be sitting in a chair, and I don't even really like sitting in chairs anymore, so I don't know. And then it's getting harder to function outside the shower and the bath. It was like the only times I actually feel livable or comfortable. I think maybe it's when I'm in the shower or the bath. I kind of got a headache and a neck ache, and I don't usually get headaches. I took a baby aspirin. So far it's not working. Head kind of hurts. It hurts. And head hurts. And shower and the bathtub, only places where you can get where you can feel okay. And then my breath is so bad. I could stink up an entire football stadium with my breath, and the taste in my mouth could stink up an entire country. It could stink up an entire city and town with the taste and smell of my breath. It's really bad from the bacteria in my throat and mouth. And it's really bad today, really bad. I took some salt water. I'll probably try using some mouthwash, but that doesn't usually work because it's in the throat is the problem, I think. And head hurts. Breath is fucking terrible and disgusting, and taste and smells fucking terrible. Can't function outside the shower and the bath. Too bedridden to make cartoons lately or get out of bed. And the fifth terrible thing I can think of, I wanted to say, what was it? Shadows in the window, shadows in the ceiling. Was I can prove that. I was thinking maybe I'm the only one who's actually real and everyone else is fake, because I was watching this documentary on North Fox Island, which was the Epstein Island of the 1950s, called North Fox Island. And the guy who destroyed youngsters on the island was named like Gus Gregg, which is 2 G's, which is 77. And it happened in 1977. That's 2 G's again. And they killed a youngster named Mark Sevens. Not more sevens. So I was just like, what the fucking nigger fuck bag fuck. So many sevens. And they're talking to me and telling me, because I was thinking, what if I'm the only one who's real? And then there's all these bullshit faggot sevens in this documentary from the 1970s. I thought, all these faggots in the 70s could be AI. All because I wasn't there to see them. All the evil in the world is, all evil is it's trying to lower down the consciousness of the realm and of the humans in the realm. Evil brings down conscious level, and then good stuff raises consciousness level. So that's why. So when you think of that, what do you think of? So going to sleep is evil because it's lowering consciousness level. And satanic ritual abuse, that's evil, it's lowering. But what else do you think of? Drugs and alcohol, they make you sleepy, they lower your consciousness, therefore, and probably coming, maybe, all that stuff, movies, everything that lowers your brain waves is lowering global consciousness. That's what evil is, it's lowering consciousness. Good is raising consciousness. This would be, I don't know, reading or something gay like that, maybe hugging people, I don't know, whatever the hell it is. but they're two different things. Evil is trying to make humanity asleep forever by lowering the consciousness level globally to everyone, and then good, good people, whatever they're trying to raise consciousness, so then people can activate more dimensional fag realms in their brains or whatever through. Yeah, that's what evil is, and that's what good is. That's the difference. They're just about. They're just about. That's what evil's trying to accomplish. Is they're trying to lower consciousness as much as possible. As much as possible. That's what it is. That's all it is. That's all it is when you think about it. The divine feminine, Aphrodite. The divine feminine is maybe what witches worship or something. I don't know. It's the goddess of women and other stuff, but the goddess of trad wives and trad women. This is why they butchered the divine feminine with atrocities such as the ISIS terror group and the Columbine gunning and the Columbia bombing and the Virginia Tech Virgin. So you see these divine female words. You see Virgin, Mary, Isis, and Columbine, Columbia. You see how they're taking the holiest female whatever in this realm, and then they're torture raping it and inverting it by causing ritual sacrifice atrocities on these days with these names of these divine female names. I'd imagine they're probably doing the same with divine masculine to ruin, invert, and torture divinity itself, man and woman. I don't know enough about divine masculine at the moment, but I'd imagine they've done the same with other male names of things that I can't think of off the top of my head. So they're inverting all of divinity, and they're inverting God, and maybe God stands for generating order and destruction. But that's just, my head hurts a little bit, and actually a lot, and my breath is really bad. Shadows in the window, shadows in the ceiling. I think all we really have to do is focus on surviving. You know, it's not that complicated. Sometimes as a human, all you really are supposed to do is focus on surviving. And your ancestors support you too, by the way. Anyways, just like little dead nigger cockroaches, they don't have emotions. They're not thinking about what's on the calendar, what cockroach holiday is coming up, Martin Luther Cockroach Day. All cockroaches are concerned with is surviving today. Surviving for the next 10 minutes, for the next 10 seconds. Cockroaches just want to survive, and humans subconsciously want to survive as well. Now, if you're a cockroach human, all you'll try to do is survive. But if you want to thrive, if you want to be a real human and not a cockroach, you have to take it a step further. You have to try to thrive. You take survive and you add on a thrive onto it. Now, what do thriving humans do? I don't know, but I'm going to throw out some suggestions. I think they get out of their bed a couple times, walk around. They make sure to eat and sleep and drink and eat more, go to restaurants, probably go on dates. Probably that sort of stuff. I think probably that sort of stuff. But I'm not quite sure because it seems like I've been the cockroach human for forever. Now, my spirit animal is the water monkey, according to my birth chart, which might explain why I like to climb things. At this point, I should construct or erect a wooden cage around my bed so I can hang chains and ropes and handcuffs and toys and things like that, so that I could hang upside down in the bed like a vampire bat creature, but also like to climb around and live stream the dungeon prison climbing stream from my bed. If I can't get out of my bed, then I think the next best thing is to put some sort of a playground device around my bed so that I could at least climb around in my bed. And I am serious about that. I think when I was growing up, I had a metal bar bed frame that went around the back side of my head. And they felt like monkey bars, but they were just a bed frame. I think something like that would be amazing. Really amazing. Some kind of metal bars to climb. I don't know. I don't know what everyone else does with their lives and their time. Don't know. I've been slipping and tripping. Sometimes I'm slipping and sometimes I'm tripping. In the hurdles of life, in the hurdles of consciousness, I'm slipping. Sometimes you slip. This life is possibly just a game, not to be taken too seriously. Possibly a game. So many hints that this life is some sort of a weird faggot game. We could be being watched by an invisible race called the Watchers, which was a secret cult in the 80s and 90s, but also the creatures who were described in Enoch's book, in the book of Enoch, as these archons who watch over us as a testing ground, a challenge to some reason they watch us. They have nothing better to do with their time but watch, maybe. Don't know. Don't know. Doesn't matter. Don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Don't know. Don't know. Haven't been reading enough. Because it's dark. It's hard to read when it's dark and the letters in the book are small. And every day it just feels very... It's hard to even survive. Sometimes it feels like. I've had some bad gas for some reason, maybe the chocolate milk or something, I don't know, but it does feel hard to survive, and let alone thrive. And I'm just all by myself in all the time. I guess now I know what George Floyd must have felt like when he was gargling on Smeg. Shadows in the window, shadows in the ceiling. And I know in my head, and in some people's head it feels like they have nobody in their corner, and they have nobody helping them or supporting them or hugging them or touching them or anything. But when you think about it, you have the ground that's supporting you. The ground is hard under your feet, unless you're on the beach or you're in the ocean or you're on snow or something. The ground supports you, and it's hard, and you stand on the ground, and you have to stand your ground, and the ground supports you and your life, and the earth does, because it's made of ground, and the trees, and they create food for you, and the food supports you, and your organs support you, and your cells are hard and strong, and they support you, and God supports you, and maybe angels support you or something, and your family and friends support you, and your dog supports you, and your feet, and your breath, and your cells, and your brain, and your soul, and your bed, and your bones, and the universe, and everything actually supports you. It doesn't feel like it, but it does. But all these things actually do support you.
Now it's time to have a snuggle with my very best friend in the whole wide world. You. Well, I'm glad you could come over. See you soon. Bye. And the clown jumped over the moon.